Bernard, third year head coach at DP. 17 years of wrestling experience in Pennsylvania and Poway.
Yeah. You know, like, you hear those guys on ESPN, like, commenting and stuff? Like,
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of.
that's kind of like how you're going to go about it.
Dude, this is... Hold on.
Hello? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Alumni Night. I'm Brody Hanson, one of the senior captains of this year's Chargers wrestling team. I grew up around DP wrestling. It has always been a huge part of my family and who I am. My uncles, Casey and Judson Shannon, both proudly wrestled here at Dos Pueblos. My mom, Courtney Shannon, was a mat maid. Unfortunately, a season-ending injury has kept me from wrestling my senior year, but this program still means everything to me. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. Friends, family, and fans, and most importantly, DP alumni. Your presence means more than you know. You'll build the legacy of Dos Pueblos wrestling, and seeing you here reminds us that you stood in these same shoes. You understand the work ethic, discipline, and teamwork it takes to be part of this program. Having your support and cheering us on is incredibly motivating, and we're proud to wrestle in front of you tonight. Thank you for being here and for continuing to support DP Wrestling. Now I'm passing the mic to Coach Bernard.
Thanks, Bert. Welcome and thank you, alumni, friends, family, distinguished guests, and of course, fans. This marks the 55th year of DP Wrestling. The deep and storied history all started with Hall of Fame coach Mike Hart back in 1970. It's from you alumni that we learn little tidbits of information. For example, Tom Hennefick came through the door. He was part of the first varsity team in 71-72. And shared with us that there was actually a JV team in 70-71. So just 4 years after 71, the Dos Pueblos wrestling team was winning the CIF. Since then, the DP wrestling program has had a total of 9 head coaches, has amassed a total of 3 CIF championships, 5 CIF runner-up finishes, and 3 third-place finishes. DP wrestling has 25 boys league team championships, 1 girls team league championship. DP wrestling alumni have stacked up 247 channel league champs, 51 repeat champs, 12 three-timers, 2 four-timers, and Mike and Sean Yamasaki. DP Wrestling alumni boasts 140 CIF placements with 14 champs, 42 Masters placers with 7 champs, and 16 state placers with 2 state champs and 1 two-time state placer. So before we honor the DP Wrestling alumni gathered here today, I'd like to first address and correct something that we had tried to honor last season, which is the head coaching, all those head coaching alum. So unfortunately, the records we have and some of the information we gathered did not paint the full picture. With your feedback, we now think we have all the data, and would like to correct our statements from last season. And to memorialize that, we have created plaques that are posted in the wrestling room so that all wrestlers, past, present, and future, know this portion of DP wrestling history. So to kick off recognizing our alumni, I'll start with the coaches first. I do not think any former coaches walked through the door today. I could be wrong. We had a lot of folks come. All right. So I ask coaches in attendance, please come out onto the mat. So I know some are not here. So from 71 to 93, we have Coach Mike Hart. 93 to 96, Mike Yamasaki. From 96 to 97, it's Coach Carson Wohlert. 97 to 2014 is Anthony Califano. 2014 to 15, we have Mark Fidel and Chris Molkoy. 2015 to 19 was again Anthony Califano. In 19 to 21, we have Coach Kenny Brogue. 22 and 23, Jesse Plowman. And then 23 on is myself. Now on the DP Wrestling alumni. Let's recognize you by show of coming out onto the mat. First, I'd like to start, we'll go by the decades. We'll start with the 70s. Please come forward. Please come forward. '90s, please come forward. 20-aughts, please come forward. '2010s, please come forward. From the 2020s not currently wrestling. Not currently on the wrestling team. Come forward. Where's Sean? Come on, I know there's a few out here. Would all former assistant coaches in attendance please come forward? Would all former team statisticians, managers, and of course, mat maids? So before we recognize our CIF teams, I just want to say thank you for your contributions to the DP legacy, wrestling of excellence. Let's give a round of applause for our alumni. So for the CIF teams, we wanted to do a little special recognition tonight. And I'll ask you to just step forward to the center. Our team captains have something for you, just a token of our appreciation for the standard of excellence that you have set. So in 1975, CIF championship team boasted 11 Channel League champs, 2 CIF champs with 3 placers, and 2 state placers. So we have Gary Braun, Dane Funky, Steve Clementi, Dave Fence, Gary Fisher, Craig Gensler, Henry Houston, Chris McGrath, Norby Nozel, Heidi representing. Jeff Patch, Mike Pooh, Mike Reed, Tony Sullers, Steve Stewart, Keith Irvin is representing, and George Tate. So we're going to applause for the 1975 CIF Championship team. Thank you. 1985 CIF Championship team. This team boasted 5 Channel League champs, 1 CIF champ with 4 placers, 2 Masters placers, and 2 state placers with 1 state finalist. Dave Abbott, Chris Aldred, Clark Benlin, Tom Crawford, Jeff Demme, Kevin Dick, Brad Hutchins, John Garcia, Steve LaFleur, Manuel Leva, Andrew Monroy, Bruce Monroy, Mike Nicoletti, and Rodenbach. Thank you, Jim. 1989 CIF Championship team boasted 4 Channel League champs, 6 CIF placers with a CIF champ. Cy Bruner, Zach Bruner, Nick Runs, Dave Calandro, Jason Cottonwine, Kyle Dick, David Ellis, represented by Nancy, Brian Gonsalvi, Eric Hughes, Doug King, Andy Knightley, represented by Luke, Tyler Stepper, Jim Thompson. Thank you. And thank you, DP alumni, again, for all your contributions to the DP legacy. It is a proud reputation to live up to. Thanks. Luke Melton, we have a shirt for you. Okay, we're gonna have 10 minutes for girls to warm up. Five minutes. Then we'll get started with girls. Ladies and gentlemen, the snack bar is open, so please come down to quesadillas and your burritos and all the amazing packaging. Sign up our chicken ranch, that's our sponsor, and we got a little chicken ranch. So go on up and get some. Nightly, if you're here, can you come on up to the announcer table? We have a gift for you. Honor your father. Luke Nightly, come on up to the announcer table here. Luke Knightley, if you're here, come on up to the announcer table. We have a gift for you in honor of your father.
Good evening, Chargers fans and family. I am Connor Leon,
And I'm Noah Loffer.
and we are going to be broadcasting girls
All right,
varsity
ladies and
wrestling
gentlemen,
live.
we're going to get started. We're going to have a round of applause for the girls varsity teams from Mesa. Welcome. Glad that you're here. And a round of applause for Dos Pueblos varsity girls wrestling team. Thank you, everyone. And now we're going to announce the wrestlers here. So declare your names, come out in the center. At 100 pounds, we have Ariana Velarde from Dos Pueblos. And Ash Camarate from Rio Mesa. At 105 pounds, Elizabeth Vargas from Dos Pueblos. And Gwen Iglia. At 110 pounds, we have Ashka Rios from Dos Pueblos. And Layla Romero from Rio Mesa. At 115 pounds, we have Giselle Andrade from Dos Pueblos. And Yuridia Taladia from Rio Mesa. At 120 pounds, we have Sabrina Orgia from Dos Pueblos High School. And we have a forfeit on the side of Rio Mesa. At 125 pounds from Dos Pueblos is a forfeit from, accepting the forfeit from Rio Mesa is Alexia Hernandez. At 130 pounds, we have Stefani Rodriguez from Dos Pueblos and Alexa Flores from Rio Mesa. At 135 pounds, we have a forfeit from Dos Pueblos High School, and accepting the forfeit is Faith Rodriguez from Rio Mesa High School. At 140 pounds, we have Leslie De La Rosa from Dos Pueblos High School, and Rico Bitter from Rio Mesa. At 145 pounds, we have Jennifer Salcido from Dos Pueblos High School, and Maria Albino Ramirez from Rio Mesa. At 155 pounds is a forfeit from Dos Pueblos High School. Accepting the forfeit is Sophia Ford from Rio Mesa. What's that? Oh, Michelle Ford. Okay. Sorry, Michelle. At 170 pounds, we have Adeline Chavez from Dos Pueblos High School. Rockland Bittner from Rio Mesa. At 190 pounds, we have a forfeit, and then we have Sophia Ford. One out, Sophia. From Rio Mesa. At 235, we have a forfeit from Dos Pueblos, and we have Allison Cortez from Rio Mesa. Let's give a hand for both teams here.
All right, we got Captain Ash Rios, Leslie De La Rosa, and I don't know where Ari went, but they're now discussing the rules of the wrestling right before they start the duel off. We will be starting at 100 pounds for girls. I think that's wrestling at 100 pounds would be, is it Itzel? Yeah, Itzel.
Rio Mesa won the toss and chose to even matches.
Looks like we're going to be starting at 100 pounds with Ariana Valadares. Dunk under for Ari. She's looking for that cradle. She picks the cradle up and is looking for that pin. She's holding it. Ref is wiping his hands.
And that's the pin.
That's the pin right there. Winner at 100 pounds, Ari Valadares.
With that pin, Ari puts DP up 6 points to the 0 of Rio Mesa.
That's 16 points for those Pueblos High School.
Here next with the 105 weight class, we have
Elizabeth Vargas, record of 1-7. Yeah, here she goes against Rio Mesa.
Starts the match off strong, nice hand fighting.
Deep catches her down. Gets the takedown points for that. She's still gonna get that 2-on-1. Throws in a crossface. Rio Mesa looked to get a switch, but Elizabeth will not let that happen. Goes for that sit out real quick. Elizabeth staying behind the entire time. She has that barbed wire and is looking for that tilt.
Rio Mesa is really looking to escape here with the sit out.
It's a 2-point reversal.
2-point reversal awarded to Rio Mesa.
Rio Mesa choosing down position. Second period.
Rio Mesa choosing bottom to start the second period here.
Mesa looking for that sit out they've been going for this entire duel.
DP keeping with them.
Elizabeth looking to get the leg right. She loses it. Breaks her back down. She grabs a 2-on-1 on the wrist and is looking for that tilt.
She's looking to run it here. Both wrists now.
She is grabbing what is known as our Ono ride, named after Ethan Ono, for using this move to pin 5 other guys at a previous tournament.
Switching to the other side now to try and run it the other way.
Mesa staying strong on bottom, building back the base. However, Elizabeth seems to be giving her trouble.
Still remaining with some strong 2-on-1 wrist control here.
We are now moving into our second period with DP leading by a point. My bad, third period.
DP chooses neutral here to start off the third period here.
Rio Mesa is now giving DP a hard time as she was down blocked, spun behind, and got the takedown.
Rio Mesa looking to pick up a leg here. Maybe do something with that.
DP staying strong in our base here.
Rio Mesa having some good wrist control here.
That's out of bounds. They're going to be resetting in the middle.
DP starting again from bottom here after coming out of bounds. Ref giving Rio Mesa a caution here for covering too quickly here.
Rio Mesa looking to get an armbar here and is not going to pin DP. DP is putting up a good fight.
Rio Mesa looking to run this again. They do get into their back.
Getting that pin.
And that will be the fall for Rio Mesa. That'll be 6 points to their score here. And a fall in the third period for Rio Mesa. In the meantime, we'd like to thank our concession sponsor, Santa Barbara Chicken Ranch, special sponsor of DP Wrestling tonight, selling burritos, chips, and salsa for $15 down at the concession stand. Make sure to stop by.
All right, now we have Oscar Rios, our 115 pounds. She has a current record of 2-8.
From Rio Mesa is Layla Romero. And we want to welcome the Dos Pueblos Chargers band.
Rio took a nice inside single shot on Ash.
Rio Mesa already getting 3 points here in the match with an early takedown. Coming from a single leg. DP tries to sit out, but is not working.
I also want to announce that concessions will be closing in 10 minutes. So make sure that you get your food now. It will be closed in 10 minutes.
Rio Mesa looking to break down DP here, but DP is staying strong in their base. Rio Mesa has a very, very strong wrist control here. Could be a little trouble for DP.
That seems to be a warning stall call on Rio Mesa.
Resetting back in the middle now.
DP had that nice Scramby roll right there.
Getting
Now
out for that
back
1
in
point.
neutral. We're still in the game here. Ash Rios looking for the takedown right now. Doing a little hand fighting.
DP in for a shot here.
Head inside, but Rios shuts her down and circles behind.
Rio Mesa uses heavy hips to shut down the shot of DP and just circle behind. 4 seconds left in the period. And that will be it for our first period. Looks to be the score of Rio Mesa 6, DP 1.
Also, we'd like you to join us for the taco reception, which is hosted by Wrestling Alumni Mundo Diaz Rios.
Starting off the second period here now. More heavy hand fighting from DP. Rio Mesa looking for a shot. Gets the single leg and brings DP down to the mat, grabbing the other leg, getting that 3-point takedown.
3-point takedown, Rio Mesa.
Rio Mesa again looking to get that wrist control. Looking to break down DP, but DP staying strong in their base. Rio Mesa running it, flipping DP back to their back, getting back points here.
If DP cannot bridge out of this, it might be another pin for Rio.
Yeah, DP is at risk for a pin here. This is a dangerous position to be in for DP.
Ash is trying.
And there goes the pin for Rio Mesa. Rio Mesa gets another
Can't
fall.
bridge hard enough, and Rio gets the pin.
Another 6 points added to the Rio Mesa score from
That'll be a 6-point score for 115 pounds, we have Giselle Andrade from Dos Pueblos High School. And from Rio Mesa, we have Olivia Walda.
Now with the 115-pound match, we have Itzel Andrade, and Rio Mesa has Toro. Match starting, we see some hand fighting here going on with both teams. Rio Mesa looking for an early shot, but unsuccessful. Rio Mesa looking for that shot again, but needs to set that up if she wants that to work. More hand fighting in the middle now. Not much action. Rio Mesa getting a snap down here and capitalizing on it by looking for the half, trying to run it, but decides to go to their back instead to secure that three-point takedown.
Rio Mesa gets the half and is now running it.
It's a dangerous position for DP to be in. Getting some back, Rio Mesa is getting some back points right now.
If Itzel cannot bridge out of this, Rio might get the pin. Ref looking for that pin call.
And there they have it. Rio Mesa, another 6 points added their score by pin.
At 120, Sabrina collecting the forfeit for DP. The forfeits are equal to falls in wrestling.
At 125 pounds, Dos Pueblos, we have a forfeit. From Rio Mesa, we have Alexia Hernandez. Alexia. Just going up.
In the meantime, we'd like to thank our t-shirt sponsors. DP Chargers want to thank all friends, family, and businesses that sponsored this team this year through donations to the team sponsorship shirts. This year's shirts are blue and gold. Be sure to check them out. The list of generous sponsors that are helping the Chargers wrestling season possible. We'd like to thank the highlight of our season sponsor, the family of Tommy Gallup. Thank you for your generous support to DP Wrestling.
Estefany Rodriguez from Dos Pueblos. And from Rio Mesa, we have Alexi Flores.
And with the 130 pounds, we have Stephanie Rodriguez.
We'd also like to ask you to join us in the wrestling room after the boys varsity for the Wrestling Wall of Fame induction ceremony. 2019 girls and 2025 inductees.
Heavy
Really
tie-up
good
here from
hand
both
fighting
teams.
here from both teams.
Both teams looking to get that inside control. Rio Mesa locking around the body
Rio
here.
Mesa might get a mat return here. Nope.
3-point takedown for Rio Mesa here as she tries to get control of the wrists.
Got a 3-point takedown from Rio Mesa. Rio Mesa is up 3-0.
Oh, Stephanie doing a crazy bridge to not get pinned. It somehow gets out of the near fall.
But Rio Mesa, I believe, collected some back points there, if I'm not wrong. And Rio Mesa is trying to pick up a leg here to do something with that. And it looks to be almost another takedown for Rio Mesa here soon. Rio Mesa bringing DP back towards the mat.
Rio Mesa maintaining top control and is looking for that arm bar, a reinforced arm bar. And is now going to tilt a Stephanie on her back to get near fall.
Rio Mesa working for
Trying to run this armbar here, and the period ends before
The
Rio Mesa
buzzer
is
saves
successful.
the Stephanie.
Still 4 points added to Rio Mesa's score here, though.
Rio Mesa 3, Pueblos 2. Yeah, a 4-point near fall there from Rio Mesa. Score 9-0. Rio Mesa's ahead. Rio Mesa chooses a down position.
Rio Mesa chooses down, up 9-0 in the start of the second period here. Looking to possibly get that escape point. They need all the points they can get here.
Stephanie keeping good pressure on Rio Mesa right now. However, Rio
Rio
gets
Mesa
out of
seems
that,
to get to
takes
that
a
leg,
good
though.
reshot, and is now looking to get near fall off of a Stephanie. However, Stephanie has other plans as she's keeping a good base right now.
Rio Mesa gets 1-point escape. 3-point
Rio Mesa
takedown.
awarded the 3-point takedown and the 1-point escape.
Rio Mesa now
Running
turning a
this
Stephanie
half,
and looking
it
for
looks
the
to be.
pin. Ref is now gonna count near fall.
This is a dangerous position for DP to be in if they can't bridge out of this.
That seems to
And
be
that
a
seems to be the pin
pin.
for Rio Mesa.
Up next at 140 pounds, senior team captain.
All right, we got Leslie De La Rosa. Quick background on Leslie. She had taken second at the most recent Western Lady Pioneer Challenge tournament. Also in our preseason of wrestling, she qualified for the National Super 32 tournament.
And from Rio Mesa, Rico Guerrero.
She also goes by the nickname Slayer of Giants.
Now at 140 pounds, Leslie De La Rosa.
senior team captain from Pueblos High School. Your opponent is Aretha Fiddler. Rio Mesa High School.
Leslie keeping heavy hands on this girl.
Both the wrestlers running out of the circle and returning back into the center to start again. Both wrestlers fighting for tie control now as it comes to the edge of the circle here. Heavy tie here from both wrestlers as they make their way back towards the center. Green awarded a warning here.
Have a warning. Green.
Mesa looks to get the shot.
Takes a shot on Leslie. Leslie's now climbing out of bounds to reset the position, but does not.
Looking to try and drag her back into position, but DP looks to be fighting to leave. Mesa looking for the nice wrist control, but switches to trying to control the legs and circle around. And our first period ends
into the second period.
3 points and DP none.
Mesa chooses down position for the start of the second period.
DP starting from top here. Rio Mesa looking to escape, but DP is not wanting to let this go, locking the hands as hard as they can. Bringing them both back down to the mat, but out of bounds themselves.
Leslie aggressively controlling her and putting her to bottom position now as they reset in the center of the mat.
And we want to remind our alumni to sign the alumni.
Rio looking for the escape, but now Leslie's still controlling on top.
So if you get a chance before you leave, go to the restroom room and sign a banner.
DP really looking to bring it back, but Rio Mesa actually ends up reversing this for DP to be back into the base position. Rio Mesa covering pretty strong here, trying to get control of the arms, trying to control the position. Looking almost to get that half there a second. Rio Mesa desperately trying to get DP to break from their base, but DP staying strong in their base here. Rio Mesa looking to wrap their hands around their head and get that half. DP almost standing up here, going back to a stand-up. And it looks to be 1 point for DP as an escape. Back to a heavy, heavy tie-up with both wrestlers. Going towards the edge of the circle and again out of bounds. 1 point awarded for Rio Mesa against DP.
Rio Mesa was awarded 1 point for stalling. And those Pueblos.
Rio Mesa leading this match 7-1. DP would need 2 takedowns to tie up this match Looking again, heavy hand fighting. Trying to bring it back towards the center. Rio Mesa looking to control those wrists. Rio Mesa looking to get to the leg there. But DP not allowing it. Bringing Rio Mesa down to the mat for a 3-point takedown. Breaking her fully down. Rio Mesa trying to build back up towards the edge of the circle. And the period ends with a
Rio Mesa
3-point
stalling
takedown.
for the final seconds as we come into the third period now.
It looks like it will be Green's choice at the start of the third period here. Injury time, it says. Looking to be something going on with either the Rio Mesa or the DP wrestler, but I'm unsure.
It seems Rio Mesa's coach is calling injury time on to stall some time to talk to their wrestler right now. All right, their coaches have backed down from the mats, and the wrestlers come back to the middle to
Looking
continue
resume
wrestling
the match,
the third period.
The start of the third period, as Connor said. Well, unsure about what that injury time was about. Maybe Rio Mesa trying to sneak a tactic in there to talk to their wrestler or something of that sort.
All right, we're in the third period. Third and final period.
DP chooses neutral at the start of the third period here. Looking for that heavy tie-up again. DP really rushing into it. Needs to get this takedown to tie up the match. Rio Mesa claiming center here. Controlling these wrists. Really keeping this tie-up really strong and tight and heavy. DP looking to get a shot, but unsuccessful as they go to lock around the body, but again, unsuccessful with these. Need to set these shots up more. Rio Mesa getting a leg here, but DP really strong with the sprawl, circling around, and neither wrestler gets the point for that. An amazing exchange from both, but it ends up being no points. No points awarded. Minute left here. DP really needs this takedown to tie up the match. Leslie working hard, trying to get this really nice body tie here, but Rio Mesa doing a pretty good job at defending it. Ref calling for action against Rio Mesa.
All we need is one takedown for DP to get those 3 points.
30 seconds left.
It looks
Leslie
like
tries it, but
someone's
unsuccessful.
tapped
Oh,
out.
and she grabs the leg. Getting that takedown. 3 points. Getting some back points here. And they collect the pin. Wow, what a turn of events.
bringing the DP score 18 to 36.
DP ends the period with 20 seconds left, collecting that pin.
Rio Mesa's coach to kind of calm down as he seems a little heated over the loss.
What a way to end that match. Coming back from being down
Next
7-1.
wrestler, we seem to have Jen Salcedo.
40 pounds, we have Jen Salcedo.
She has a record of 6-10 this season at 145 pounds. Plays 6th place at Glendora Girls Thanksgiving Throwdown Tournament, which is a good amount of time away.
Rio Mesa.
She is also coming back from a concussion that happened earlier this season. She seems really pumped to be back in wrestling. And we'll see what she does from here.
Match starts. Nice heavy ties from both wrestlers. Looking to start aggressively. Rio Mesa really looking to try and get this tie up. Maybe set up a head and arm. DP circling back towards the center. Both wrestlers fighting for inside tie control, but no action yet so far. DP looking to get the leg. Rio Mesa sprawling hard and trying to circle around to get back to DP, but DP is still in a good position, but DP now down. Rio Mesa circling around, getting the 3-point takedown. DP trying to sit out here, but Rio Mesa is doing a really good job at covering, bringing DP back down from their base. DP getting out here, being awarded the 1-point takedown. Going back to a heavy tie where Rio Mesa is again snapping them back down to the mat. Really applying a lot of pressure here. It's gonna be a dangerous position for DP, maybe giving up another 3 points if Rio Mesa does this right. But DP circling very well, but Rio Mesa covering very hard. Getting that 3 points again, bringing the match to 6-1 Rio Mesa. DP trying to sit out again, but Rio Mesa again is doing a really good job at covering.
That ends the first period, it seems like. We are now going to go into the second period. We got Coach Bernard over there. A little bit on Coach Bernard. He is a 17-year wrestling coach career. He coached in Pennsylvania and Poway High School before coming to DP. He is a third-year head coach at DP, was an assistant for a year under Coach Paulman. All right, back to the match.
Talk to Jennifer Ono. It's a great way to support great sport. Again, our concession sponsor tonight is Santa Barbara Chicken Ranch. It's a special sponsor of Dos Pueblos Wrestling. I'd like to thank them for the concession.
A lot of hand fighting and staying in neutral here. It'd be nice to see some action.
Charters want to thank all friends, family, and businesses that sponsored the team this year for donations to the team sponsorship. T-shirt, this year's shirts with blue and gold. Be sure to check out the list of generous sponsors that are helping to make the Charter Wrestling season possible. We'd like to highlight our season sponsors.
Rio Mesa getting a shot. Just trying to circle back to really get that 3 points and bringing DP back down to base to get the awarded 3 points, breaking DP down back to the mat.
Thank you to the family of Tommy Gallup. Thank you for your generous support of Dos Pueblos Wrestling.
Jen looking to get that sit out. She now ends snap down under Rio Mesa right now. That ends the second period, and we are now going to go into the third period.
It's the end of the second period. The score 9-1. Rio Mesa and Milwaukee. Both wrestlers start in
Rio Mesa looking to start the third period neutral as a score of 9-1. Maybe looking to get a few more takedowns, but DP really needs these few takedowns to get even in the match.
next home duel, which is Tuesday, January 7th, versus cross-team rival San Marcos.
Yeah, like this guy said, next home duel is Tuesday, January 27th versus our crosstown rival San Marcos, which is also senior night for the Chargers.
DP in a really good position for a cradle here as we hear the coach is shouting cradle from the sideline.
3-point takedown, Real Mesa.
Rio might get the tech fall here, giving Jen Salcedo a really hard time. Jen goes for another sit out, but is shut down by Rio Mesa's great offense. Jen looking to try to get some sort of near fall, but that ends the match right there. 12-1, Rio's favor, bringing Rio Mesa's score to a total of 40-18.
That's the end of the third period. Victory going to Real Mesa.
Next up we got Adelene Chavez, record of 0-1. It's her first year wrestling.
Up next at 170.
She is wrestling at 170 pounds. Yeah. First year wrestler, let's see how she does. It seems Bo Bassett may have flashed on the screen for a second.
Up next at 170 pounds is the junior from Dos Pueblos, Addie Chavez.
Addie Chavez Jr. at DP. Once again, a first-year wrestler. This is her second match this season.
Next, closest out-of-town duel is at Santa Barbara High School on January 27th. Reminder, the Channel League Championships is February 7th at Santa Barbara High School.
Goes for that inside single shot, scoring 3 pounds right there for Rio Mesa. 3 points.
Other upcoming wrestling tournaments.
Rio Mesa collects the pin on Addie Chavez and brings their total score up to 52-18, Rio's favor.
235 pounds, forfeit, Dos Pueblos High School, accepting the forfeit is Allison Cortez, Rio Mesa.
Wait. Looks like Rio Mesa wins the girls varsity duel 58 to 18. Never mind, 64 to 18.
And tonight for the boys varsity, the head coach is Matthew Bernard. Coach Bernard, this is the third year that he's been the head coach at Dos Pueblos High School. He was assistant for a year under Coach Jesse Clown, and has been a 17-year wrestling coach in Pennsylvania and Poway. Coach Bernard, with 8 seasons.
Now talking about head coach, Coach Bernard, third year head coach at DP, was an assistant for a year under Coach Plowman, 17-year wrestling coach career in Pennsylvania, and then later after Pennsylvania, he went over to coach at Poway High School, currently ranked number 6 in the nation for wrestling. Coaching bio, he's had 8+ seasons coaching high school level, coached numerous state placers and state qualifiers, created training technique program, and led day-to-day practices. A little background on Coach Bernard, he was a world-class athlete and wrestled at West Point in 2007, an all-Army wrestling team member. He T1 NCAA athlete from 2000 to 2004. Carl Arvin Memorial Award recipient to a member of the graduating class distinguished in leadership, scholarship, and commitment to Army wrestling.
Welcome them onto the mat.
Here comes boys varsity wrestling.
Welcome tonight for the boys varsity. At 106 pounds, Arjun Ramasanjan from Dos Pueblos. Wrestling from Rio Mesa is Martinez.
106 is Arjun Ramachandran, record of 7-7.
At 113 pounds is Jason Dubs.
Got Jason Dubs returning from knee injury
Rio Mesa at that weight.
with a forfeit.
At 120 pounds, Michael Sanchez. His opponent is Serta from
120 pounds, we got Michael Sanchez, first-year wrestler, put on varsity.
At 126 pounds, we have Thiago Hidalgo.
At 126 pounds, we got the one and only Thiago Hidalgo. Current record is, what's his record? 6-9.
130 pounds is Andrew Gilligan.
We got Andrew Gilligan at 132 pounds. Andrew previously got second place Santa Monica Battle for the Bay tournament and blood round at the Reno National Tournament of
Rio
Champions.
Mesa is Wrestler Cruz.
At 138 pounds, we got Patrick Sullivan. He has a record of 11-11 right now.
Siddharth Ramachandran.
At 144 pounds, we got second-year wrestler Siddharth Ramachandran.
Forfeit from Rio Mesa.
Has a forfeit. with a record of 4-5.
At 150 pounds is Matthew Bernard.
At 150 pounds, we got Matthew Bernard Jr., Coach Bernard's son,
150 pound weight.
is now accepting a
At
forfeit.
157 pounds is Shamus Fergus.
We got Seamus Fergus, 157 pounds. Now I'm playing. Seamus Fergus, 157 pounds, going against Rio Mesa. He is a Masters qualifier of last year with a current record of
At 165
10-3.
pounds, Brandon Velasquez.
At 165 pounds, we got number 12 in the state, Brandon Velasquez, placing first at all his tournaments.
At 175 pounds is Dominic Triola. Accepting the forfeit for Rio Mesa.
At 175 pounds, we got Dominic Triolo, accepting
At
forfeit.
190 pounds is Mac Mazine.
At 190 pounds is Max Machine.
Alvarez. At 215 pounds is Ethan Ono.
215, we got Ethan. Oh no.
He'll be wrestling.
Oh no.
Mesa's wrestler Jackson.
Previously qualified for Masters last year, got the blood round at Reno, the national
At
tournament.
heavyweight is Jacob Moreno. He will be wrestling Rio Mesa's wrestler Partida.
At a heavyweight weight class, we got the one and only Jacoby Moreno. Senior captains Brody Hanson, Seamus Fergus, and Brandon Velasquez will be discussing the rules with the ref.
I'd like to thank all the friends and families that have come out tonight. This is an amazing sport. Tell your friends, tell your family members to come out and support, to watch a sport that not only takes a lot of courage and skill, but it shows you who our youths are today.
Wrestler Arjun Ramachandran going up against another small Rio Mesa guy.
And now, at weight class 106, a freshman from Dos Pueblos, Arjun Ramachandran. His opponent is wrestling from Rio Mesa, is Martinez.
Big sprawl from DP here, but they go out of bounds. Going back towards the center to restart.
Arjun looking to get the head in the hole, and the kid spins around. Arjun still grabs onto that leg and is looking to get that takedown. But they're now stuck in a tight position right now. Arjun is holding onto that leg for dear life as the Rio guy tries to circle behind for the takedown.
Rio awarded the 3-point takedown after circling from behind Arjun. Arjun trying to build back up to his base, trying to create something, trying to create an escape maybe. Rio grabbing the leg and bringing him back down, just not allowing any room to get out.
boys team is 3-1. We're going to have to secure the second place.
Arjun really fighting those hands off so he doesn't get mat returned. Trying to get the escape. He gets the 1-point escape and takes a reshot on his leg. And he is now circling, but the period runs out. Now we're going into the second period.
1 point escape.
They are now going to reset in the center.
That's the end of the first period. Score is 3-1. Rio Mesa lead.
DP defers the choice back to Rio Mesa. Rio Mesa decides to pick down maybe to get that 1 point of escape.
Another caution for false start on Rio Mesa.
Arjun keeping great pressure, breaking him down. Rio Mesa is looking for the escape and gets the escape and is trying to reshot on Arjun. Seems Rio Mesa is trying to really extend Arjun to get him flat so he has no power to get back up.
3 points.
Rio looks to throw in a half, but is struggling to get it.
In November, the DP boys wrestling took 4th place. 2016.
DP doing a great job of staying in the space, making it really hard for Rio Mesa to capitalize off of this takedown. Rio Mesa may be looking at a cradle here.
Rio Mesa gets
But
the cradle, but Arjun
DP
kicks
out of
takes
it.
a reshot on that far leg.
Arjun has a leg now himself,
Athletic abilities to put pressure and hold on to that leg.
but Rio Mesa is sprawling very hard and trying to circle back around.
We got Arjun's older brother Siddharth, and Brody's talking to him about what he maybe should do.
Rio Mesa is in the lead.
Second period's over. We head into the third period as they reset in the center.
Start off in that position.
Siddharth takes a crazy shot on the legs and scores from here. My bad, I meant Arjun takes a crazy shot. Sorry, I mistake the brothers often.
Arjun looking to throw in some legs here. Very, very nice. Looking to maybe get a tilt, but not successful. Scrambling back out of it.
Trying to find some way to score points on this guy.
This is a dangerous position again for DP as Rio Mesa can circle back around this, which they're trying to do. Arjun really looking to not give this up, holding desperately onto this arm. 2 points awarded to Rio Mesa for that reversal. Very nice. Minute left in the third here. DP really needs to score some points to keep the match competitive.
Grabbing onto the leg once again, hoping to get a miracle takedown on him. But it seems the Rio guy is just circling around, but Arjun still has his arm there.
DP,
The Rio
may
guy
be
looks for
looking at a cradle here. Arjun really stretching out, really not wanting to get this, trying to hold on to this leg and maybe capitalize for a reshot. Ref stops that for stalemate, bringing both wrestlers back to the center.
Arjun is crawling his way back to the center, starting on bottom as Rio takes top. There was a caution on green with his hands not being on the line. Rio now covers and they start. Arjun goes for a stand-up right off the whistle, but Rio is not seeming to let that happen as they keep control on Arjun. Arjun really trying to get that escape, but is out of bounds, and now they reset top, bottom, in the middle.
DP still on bottom here, maybe trying to get an escape point, but he really needs to get out quickly if he wants to have any chance of winning this match. Down 5 points, he needs to get out and hit a feet to back if he would like to keep this match competitive.
We got a caution for Arjun having to retie his shoes, and yes, that is a rule in wrestling. If you have to tie your shoes, you get marked for stalling.
Match resumes. Arjun really trying to get out.
Arjun is going to desperately need to look for any points he can get on this game.
Trying to stand up here.
Trying to get that escape and maybe a reshot.
Rio Mesa bringing him back down.
Runs out, and it seems Arjun is not able to score, and Rio Mesa takes the win by final decision, bringing it 3-0. Rio Mesa's favor. In the meantime, we would like to thank DP Band, DP Cheerleading Team, and DP News for coming to support us alongside the DP alumni who have returned.
Up next, the junior from Dos Pueblos.
Up next, we got Jason Dubs.
He wins by forfeit.
113, Jason Dubs collecting the forfeit from Rio Mesa as they don't have a wrestler to match him.
All right, next up we got Michael Sanchez for 120. He is a freshman, first year on varsity, and he has a current record of, if I can find it, he has a current record of 0-3.
Michael Sanchez. Rio Mesa, the wrestler, Cerdo. Other upcoming wrestling tournaments. This weekend, the boys wrestling team travels to the Battle
Match
of
starts off. Rio Mesa really aggressive start, but DP matching them well. Heavy hand fighting. Rio Mesa looking for a shot, but big sprawl from DP as DP circles around, bringing them back down for a three-point takedown.
The takedown.
Big scramble out of both teams.
But it is not enough to stop Michael as he returns back on top.
Another 2-point reversal as well for Michael Sanchez.
Hopefully, Rio grabs Michael's leg, hoping to take him down. Escape for Rio Mesa as they start back neutral.
Rio Mesa trying the shot off
crazy
the whistle.
low single shot off the bar,
but not effective.
And now about to be pinned by Michael.
Michael Sanchez in Rio Mesa in a dangerous position. A lot of back points being awarded for DP. This is a very, very good position for DP. Can they capitalize off of it? Rio Mesa almost looking like they're about to reverse off of this. They are. 4 points, though, still being awarded to DP, but a reversal being awarded to Rio Mesa as they get the control of that arm and are looking to try and run it. DP now in the dangerous position. DP escaping that dangerous position, but Rio Mesa being awarded 4 points of their own.
Rio Mesa.
We got Nathan Batar over there.
Coach Bernard looking to have a word with the ref here, as well as the Rio Mesa coach.
Got Michael Ora farming down there right now, as there seems to be a miscalculation with the scoreboard as both wrestlers wait. Look at all those muscles on his back and triceps. First year freshman, he's starting on bottom.
Maybe looking to get that extra escape point. I don't know if I would be describing all of that about Michael, but Connor, you do you there.
No glaze, don't worry. All right, we have first period, going into second period.
Scores 12-7. Dos Pueblos in the lead.
Match starting off again.
Michael is
Rio
trying
Mesa
to look
breaking
for
them
any
back
escape he can get right now, but the kid seems to lock him down and keep him on the bottom.
Michael's standing up here. Oh, but Rio Mesa bringing him back down, but
Michael
Rio Mesa
heading
standing up on the back. This is a good position for DP, a dangerous one for Rio Mesa if they don't bridge out. But Michael's arm preventing the bridging here. If he can play this out correctly, this will be a very, very, very nice finish for DP. And they get
Michael got the pin. We got first year Michael Sanchez collecting his first varsity pin.
Victory by ball. 6 points for Dos Pueblos team.
It seems Coach Bernard is in a happy mood after Michael has achieved this pin. Next up we got 126 pounds, Thiago Hidalgo.
the one and only.
Third-year varsity starter, Thiago Hidalgo from Dos Pueblos.
Third-year varsity starter, Thiago Hidalgo.
Thiago currently has a record of 6-9.
Rio Mesa.
He has yet to place at our tournaments, but he has been wrestling really well this season.
Oh, Rio Mesa going for a shot, but Thiago doing a great job at sprawling here. Rio Mesa with a big throw to get the 3-point takedown. Both the wrestlers bringing themselves back to the center here. Rio Mesa looking for a quick shot, getting to that leg. Still no points awarded, but then awarded the 3 points.
Takedown, Rio Mesa.
Rio's looking at possibly throwing a cradle if Thiago doesn't get out of there. Now he's
Decided to
back
let him
to
out for
neutral.
one.
And
again with that
low
quick shot.
single shot grabbing the takedown points real fast.
Bringing back down Tiago.
Tiago is now going to need a
In
base
a
up.
struggling position here, 9-3. Not looking very, very good for DP, but I'm sure they can turn it around.
Tiago looking for the switch, failed to get it, and is now locked down on bottom.
Interesting position from Rio Mesa here with the arm. It looks to be almost like an arm bar. Trying to run it with no seconds left in the period.
Second period is upcoming, and they're resetting back to the center.
9-2. Rio Mesa ahead.
Tiago looks to be a little frustrated with the situation, but choosing down because he wants to get that escape point because he's goated.
So let's choose the down position. I'd like to thank those Pueblos cheerleaders tonight, headed by Coach Angelica and Coach Camelia. Thank you to the cheerleaders. Thank you for being here.
Dangerous position for DP. Rio Mesa really liking the position. They're trying to maybe run a half.
Those Pueblos marching
Just trying to keep control of those wrists, bringing Tiago back. Not any back points so far.
Oh, Tiago is now being tilted for near fall, but ref calls potentially dangerous on the shoulder going past the head. That is putting Tiago at risk for tearing a shoulder. Ref is now talking to the kid about not ripping the shoulder out of place. And Rio Mesa's coach is now out of his seat again, back on the mats complaining.
The second time, I might add, that this happens. Coach Bernard walking over with some swagger, but no need for him to intervene. DP choosing bottom again, looking to get that extra point. They need to get every point they can to keep this match alive here.
Rio keeps heavy pressure on Tiago, as Tiago's having a lot of trouble trying to find any way to get out of this.
Around 45 seconds left in the match. DP really needs to start seeing some action if they want to be competitive in this next period.
The kid is now throwing in double boots, it looked like.
I'd also like to thank those Pueblos News and their teacher.
He now grabs what's called an armbar and is now going to try and tilt Tiago, but fails to grab that tilt. He's now throwing in legs.
Getting some back
try and
points
get near
potentially here,
fall.
maybe. The ref is counting the back points.
Ref counts 4, and now the kid looks to try and possibly get a pin, but fails.
4-point near fall, Rio Mesa.
Period ends.
Second period is now 15.
Oh, second period is now over. We are in the third period. Let's see if Tiago can make a clutch to try and win the match. He is only 3 points off from being tag fouled by the Rio Mesa guy.
Another quick shot from Rio Mesa.
Rio Mesa trying to grab that quick takedown to tag fall Tiago, and it seems he gets it.
It will happen.
The match is now over. Rio Mesa takes the win by tech fall, bringing their total score over 8 to 12.
Technical. Rio Mesa wins by technical. That's 5 points.
Good effort from both sides. Rio Mesa really doing a good job of shutting Tiago down. They must be hacking.
Next up, we got Andrew Gilligan, 132 pounds, who made the top 8 at the National Reno tournament.
Up next, 132 pounds, the senior from Los Pueblos, Andrew Gilligan.
Up now we have our 133-pound Andrew Gilligan.
Senior from Los Pueblos.
The season score of 9-3 so far. Andrew very, very dominant in this season.
Fun fact about Andrew Gilligan is he is currently ranked honorable mentions, top 100. Oh, it seems he's collecting a forfeit. I guess it's not everyone's lucky day today, as they will be collecting forfeits as well. But Andrew Gilligan, honorable mention wrestler for the 132 weight class.
138 pounds, junior from Dos Pueblos.
Now we have our 138 match with Patrick
We
Sullivan.
got Patrick Sullivan at the 138 weight class, replacing my spot on varsity, going against a 138 Rio Mesa varsity.
Patrick came 6th at the John Dame Memorial Tournament.
He had also gone to the Reno Tournament of Champions national tournament, and he went 1-2 at the tournament, which winning a match there is pretty impressive on its own. All right, he has a record of 11-11 so far this season.
Patrick in with a good shot. Rio Mesa not making it easy. Patrick picking him up and bringing him down to the mat for a nice 3 points. Throwing in a leg as well.
He is looking for a spoidle right now. Let's see if he can get the spoidle. And he loses the spoidle, but it's fine.
In a very still good position though, Connor.
He has leg riding in, and he's
yes,
looking for any tilt he can get to.
He's looking for any points.
And now he's throwing back in the banana split. Oh, but then he lets go of it.
Patrick's still
Goes
trying to
in the
throw in
legs
those legs
again.
there. Nice figure
Grabs
four.
the tilt. He's but the kick starts-
Getting real estate, getting space here. Trying to tilt this guy out, but he needs to get that space there first. More coverage from Patrick, just not allowing any wiggle room or breathing from Rio Mesa. Really just a dominating performance so far.
He is now looking to pick up the near side or far side cradle. Oh, but he doesn't get it.
Back into position maybe for the far side cradle. Getting control of that leg, stacking
picks up a spoidle and is now gonna possibly pin him. He's back out of the position. Back to leg riding.
Patrick doing a very good job, even if the move is unsuccessful, staying in that dominant position of. But Rio Mesa actually having a good opportunity here, and can they
Rio Mesa
they
hits
can
a
capitalize on
reversal,
it for 2 points.
countering leg riding
As
for
good as
Patrick Sullivan.
they pick up
And
that
now the
quick 2
second
points.
period is upcoming.
Los Pueblos leading 3-2.
DP picking neutral to start off this second period. Both wrestlers eager to get ahead and score points in this match. DP circling back towards the center.
A few fake shots to get a reaction, and ref stops the whistle. For some odd reason, they reset back in the center, but it's fine. Rio Mesa
Mesa
takes
with
a
a quick
clean,
shot.
low
Very, very,
inside single shot.
very nice low single. Patrick, though, in a not awful position, but in
Patrick
a
going for the
certainly-
scramble, trying to make sure he doesn't
Oh,
get
and it
scored
will
on.
be successful. Really, really heavy sprawl. Having control of
Goes
that leg.
He is trying to look for that in the near side cradle. Can't get it.
Still
but
having
is still
control of
in
that
on
leg,
the
though.
leg, and is now trying to go around to get the takedown points.
Rio Mesa really not looking to get scored on here, but Patrick has a very, very good leg position, but gives it up, going back to neutral. Ref, again, stopping the match for some odd reason. I think he must be biased or something.
Ref stops the match for headgear. You get your headgear knocked off, you gotta put it back on.
I'd like to thank all the families and wrestlers that are here. It means so much.
Rio Mesa trying the shot again, but Patrick aware of it. Headgear comes off again. Will the ref do something about that? The white background might confusing the ref here.
Ref might end up blowing the whistle, but seems like ref has favorites as he doesn't want to blow the whistle for Patrick's headgear coming off.
Patrick not in a bad position here. Both having that double leg.
Patrick
with
still
that 3
scores the
points.
takedown even if ref doesn't want to blow the whistle.
The ref may not be aware, but Patrick's headgear is in fact off, blending in with the white background of the mat. Rio Mesa going back to bottom position. DP covering to start again. Actually about to end the second period with covering. DP up 6-2, 4-point gap. Very nice lead coming into the third.
Aggressive shove by Rio, stunning Patrick, but keeps his head in there. Blocks the shot with a down block. Is now looking to close the distance between Rio and himself. Rio spamming takedowns, gets on the leg, and Patrick is looking to scramble from here so he doesn't get scored on. Rio's coach is kind of crashing out a little bit that his guy did not score points, but it's okay.
Again with the Rio Mesa expressing his
Caution for Patrick Sullivan as he is now tying his shoes because they got undone. Like I said before, a rule in wrestling is you need to have your shoes tied, otherwise you get called for stalling.
And it does end up being a point for Rio Mesa as well, which is not good because now it brings it to, if Rio Mesa scores a takedown, that they tie up the match. But Patrick in with his
low
shot.
Signature low single shot from Patrick.
Rio Mesa doing a really good job at cross-facing him away, grabbing that ankle, a good position for Rio Mesa, honestly, to pick up his own takedown. Patrick's still grabbing onto that leg and trying not to let that happen. He knows he cannot give up this takedown.
Right,
Patrick really fighting for it, really scrambling.
And
Patrick still has control of that leg.
That leg.
A very interesting position for both wrestlers. One mistake could be fatal for the other. Patrick still having good control of that leg and is getting a takedown for himself.
Coach Bernard over there smiling a little bit, happy on Patrick.
The Rio Mesa coach
takedown
seems to be fuming with that one.
Patrick grabs the leg once again and is almost successful in taking the well, time's out. But he wins by minor decision. 6-point lead. We got Arjun's older brother Siddharth, who I kind of confused the two. That is Seamus Fergus on screen right now. That is not Siddharth. But Seamus, Masters qualifier, getting ready for his match coming up in the field. Siddharth collects a forfeit. That brings us 27-8. Next up, we got Matthew Bernard, Coach Bernard's son, collecting the forfeit at 150.
Rio Mesa very fortunate that they don't have to wrestle against the Matthew Bernard. You see Peter Swanson in the background, very happy about this forfeit.
Up next.
Here he is, Seamus Fergus.
The Big Ferg.
Masters qualifier last year. CIF placer, got 6 at CIF last year. 1 Channel League.
And our boys varsity captain.
Currently a record of 10-3 this season. He's off to a really good start. He is recovering.
Collecting a forfeit as well. Recovering from injury himself.
Interesting. He seems to have a forfeit all of a sudden for 157. Maybe there's a bit of a confusion because Seamus' opponent is right there, the light going out there, unless Rio decided to do some last minute bumping up weight classes. Never mind, they're calling Seamus back out.
Seamus back out to actually get a match, so no forfeit for Seamus. Rio Mesa being a little slow.
Never mind, it seems number 12 in state, Brandon Velasquez, will whoop this kid instead of Seamus. Honestly, I would have rather wrestled Seamus than Brandon, but this kid chooses what he wants to do.
165 pounds from Dos Pueblos, senior Brandon Velasquez.
Brandon wrestling with a concussion as of right now, but already getting the takedown.
He's now walking
Rio Mesa
around
not
with
even
it.
knowing what to do against Big Aura Brandon.
Brandon now flips him over, and it's going to collect the pin. That
It's
is
so early in the match, taking such a lead. It just shows the skill gap between the two wrestlers.
Again, it
Rio
was
Mesa
this
just
kid's
cannot
choice
keep
for
up.
not wanting to wrestle Seamus, so he had it coming.
Brandon letting him back up because he's so
Let's see if
confident
the kid
in his
can
ability.
take a nice shot off of Brandon. Doubt it. And
Brandon
cow
getting
catcher,
him back to
and
his
that's
back
pretty
already.
much GG. Oh, sorry, that's pretty much a pin for DP.
Pin for
Number
DP,
12 in the state,
Brandon
Brandon Velasquez,
Interesting choice.
collecting the pin.
Very
The
interesting
Chargers
choice from
scored
Rio Mesa, though, choosing to wrestle.
51-8.
It's a very interesting choice from Rio Mesa, choosing to wrestle against Brandon Velasquez instead of Seamus Fergus, even though there's a clear skill issue on the side of one of the wrestlers, and it's become very apparent in that match.
Next up, we got Dominic Triolo collecting a forfeit for 175.
Next up at 175 is Dominic Triolo. Will be receiving the victory by forfeit.
Now picking up the forfeit, another 6 points added to DP's total score. This is going to be very, very good for them, bringing
Dominic Triolo collects our forfeit, giving us another 6-point lead ahead of him.
Next up here is
Now we got
Max
Max Mazine.
190 pounds.
Max Mazine actually 11-1 this season. He was first at the John Dalen Memorial Tournament. Very, very promising match against Rio Mesa. Rio Mesa seems to be outsized here.
And I would also like to thank Dos Pueblos Wrestling.
Max may have a little bit better, fourth generation with those bigger calves.
For all they do. Amazing.
That's a big shot from Max, a big double.
He takes a blast double off.
Rio Mesa was just simply
He is
not
now
ready for that.
throwing in
Trying to throw in a
legs.
boot.
He might collect a cradle from here. It looks like that's what he's
Rio
trying to go
Mesa was
for.
just simply not ready for this type of pressure this early into the match. Almost looked like they were sleeping out there.
Mesa doing some nice switch. Looks like Max Mazine ended up on bottom.
Rio Mesa
It's not
being
looking
awarded
so
the
good.
reversal. Still up 3-2 in this match. Can Max bring himself back up to base and try to get his escape? Minute left on the clock. Rio Mesa again trying to look to just control this position as much as they can, try and tilt them, try and turn them to get a pin or at least some backs here. Max almost looking to get his own shot here. Rio Mesa on the edge of on the circle here. Max in a good position, getting his leg or getting his arm in one Rio position.
Max is almost got it. No! He got pinned. That brings him up by 6.
Real Mesa. 6 points awarded. Mesa.
Rio is now up another 6 points. They brought their total score up to 14. Good job, Rio Mesa. You guys are doing pretty good now. Rio Mesa might be able to come back here if they win a few more matches.
I'm going to go ahead and have to disagree with that take here, Connor. The 51-14 is a very, very large score gap here for DP. Comfortably leading here, but we got
Leland, freshman Leland, age 16. He is currently, what's his record?
1-0 this season.
He is 1-0.
Very big match. With these higher weight classes, you usually look for more throws than shooting. So we're going to see some very, very exciting action in this match. Both looking to get like that head control, bringing each other down. Rio Mesa bringing down Leland. Can he circle around to get that 3?
The kid picks up a near side cradle, throws it on him, and now Leland is out of there because he was like, heck no, I'm not getting pinned. This Rio Mesa kid puts on a lot of great pressure, giving Leland a lot of trouble in the match. Leland reaches back and is now about to get taken down. Rio rolls through and is about to pin Leland, but Leland is still fighting hard.
Rio up 7-0 in this first period. In a good covering position, trying to get another cradle, it looks like, or at least control of this leg. Leland not allowing him to do that. Trying to get control of the Rio kid's leg. Locking that cradle up, and Leland breaks it with ease.
Leland trying to sit out, but gets rolled through again. I don't know why Rio's rolling through. It doesn't benefit him in any way. Leland crawling up on the leg. Rio is trying to throw in a cradle, it seems like. It's very odd. But they both get through the first period long enough to go into the second period now.
Looks to be some sort of stoppage here. Ref is looking for Leland to find a decision. Leland is picking neutral into the start of the second period.
They're doing some heavy tying up right now. Leland is looking to do something to score points. Looks like we're having some malfunctions with the timer. It's not the first time it's happened. The timer will randomly stop working, unfortunately.
In the meantime, we'd like to thank our sponsors because each DP Wrestlers wear sponsorship shirts representing the individuals and businesses that literally have their back. This year's limited edition shirt is navy blue and showcases over 60 individual businesses that support DP Wrestling. If you'd like to get in on the action next year, please email fundraising@dpwrestling.org or talk to Jennifer Ono at any of our home tournaments or duels.
Okay, so this upcoming weekend, we are having another, we like the Reno tournament, national tournament. We are having another tough tournament this weekend at Temecula Valley, Battle for the Belt for boys varsity. And then the next weekend after, we got CIT, a very well-known state-level tournament for all California wrestlers to go on down to. That would be very tough for our boys varsity. The girls are going to Cerritos College for, I guess, I would assume a big tournament for them. And then they had the big Kahuna Classic tournament. Sounds like a tough one.
An amazing man. He started a great program here. So good to see his legacy lived on.
Coach Bernard having some words with the ref here as both wrestlers are kind of stuck wondering what's going on. Ref having a word about the clock, and Coach Bernard does not seem happy with it. Very stoic man.
Leland is looking for a head and arm throw, but gets almost suplex. That might just be an illegal slam.
Ref looks to be allowing it.
I don't know why the ref is allowing a suplex, but it's an illegal throw. But Leland seems to.
Oh, another slam for Rio Mesa. Getting Leland to get some back points here. Dangerous position for Leland. This could end up very, very badly.
Looks like Rio might call it the pin. No. Leland, get up. No. I mean, that's good, Rio Mesa. They got another 6 points. They're now up to 20. 51 to 20. And it seems like there is some very good sportsmanship between the wrestlers.
Now pick up our heavyweight Jacoby! Jacoby looks to step on the mat.
Sophomore Jacoby Moreno, second-year wrestler on heavyweight varsity.
Calm, cool, and collected. Jacoby steps on, very confident, swagger, a lot of aura.
The opponent from Real Mesa is the wrestler Partida.
There is
but the timing will be done on the cell phone.
Look to be having some
It
technical.
looks like they're gonna have the time done on a cell phone now because the buzzer time is not working correctly. It's okay though. We're into the wrestling match now. Jacoby and Rio Mesa are hand fighting pretty roughly.
Not a lot of action, just trying to get to that better position. Both wrestlers really looking to get to their throws. At the heavyweight weight, this is a very, very important thing. They don't rely as much on shots, they rely on these big throws.
Jacoby's parents in the background recording this match.
Jacoby having dominant center position right now. This is, oh, and it actually switches to Rio Mesa. Both wrestlers not wanting to give up their own position. Rio Mesa trying the snap down, but unsuccessful. Going back to the neutral. Can we see something come out of this? Again, another heavy body tie.
There's 30 seconds left in the first period now.
30 seconds left in the first period. Both wrestlers need to get a point to get up in the match. This is critical. Jacoby very well defending the Rio Mesa attack as Jacoby gets his arm around the Rio Mesa body, but is unsuccessful on creating anything. Both wrestlers very, very stubborn to give up their positions.
Oh,
yeah.
And that's the end of the first period. Score is 0-0.
Jacoby starting from top here. It's very, very important to get these escape points. Rio Mesa is going to be looking for that, but Jacoby is not going to make it easy. Jacoby is a powerhouse, but Rio Mesa lifting Jacoby up. This is a bad position for DP.
Oh no, Jacoby.
Critical for Jacoby. Jacoby!
He's gonna
Jacoby is looking for these back points here. Jacoby very close to the floor here. Needs to play his cards right, and he can get this. This looks like he gets away with it.
And the crowd goes wild.
The crowd goes wild for Jacoby, picking up the 6 points for DP. What an incredible way to end this match.
I gotta say, that's the most excited I've ever seen Coach Bernard. I've never seen him get out of his chair and celebrate.
That may be a new facial expression for Coach Bernard.
Once again, our winner for heavyweight, Jacoby Moreno. That concludes boys varsity with the final score 57-20.
A very dominant showing from Dos Pueblos. Very, very key matches ended up shifting the tides in this duel, and DP comes out on top.
57 Spartans.